Greetings, programs. This is Rich, and welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. We are here at DECCON 2056, and Wu and I, we're going to go visit some panels, check out the cosplays, visit the vendor room. Yeah, none of those are true. We are going to try and find our way to help Isobel take care of some business here, so let's go ahead and walk the con floor and see what exactly we can find. Got a nice convention goer here. This dwarf doesn't have any obvious headwear, but his hands are lined with artificially designed induction pads. He looks up from his place in the noodle line and gives you a nod. Line starts back there. He gestures toward the back of the line. Better take your place now if you want to get in on this. The food court gets busy around this time of day. Let's examine his guest badge. It's a standard 3-day pass hanging on a lanyard embroidered with the Shiawase logo. Name on the badge is Grimson. What's worth ordering from the vending machines? He chuckles. Nothing, but getting a bowl from the noodle extruder is a DECCON tradition. You just do it, whether you want to or not. But isn't the show catered? Why even bother with the vending machines? Tradition, like I said. The convention is under new management this year, and they're trying to go all upscale on us. We're trying to show that we don't need all of that. Give me a cheap bowl of extruded noodles, and I'm a happy man. I don't need an underpaid teenager in a clown suit bringing me clams and call me sir. Hang on, don't the show organizers own the vending machines too? Well, yeah, let's go ahead and ask. Yeah, and the irony isn't lost on me. He lowers his voice. Political statements aside, I want my noodles. They're terrible, but they're the right kind of terrible. Like synthetic cheese and vat-grown chicken. They're science food, and I love them. Well, I wanted to compliment you on your cyber hands. That's nice work. Thanks. They're custom. He lifts his right hand to the light. The honeycomb structure of the induction pad circuitry glints under the smooth plastic of its surface. It's surprisingly hard to find induction pads that aren't hidden under synthetic skin. They're a work of art. Who designed them for you? I know a guy out Neo-Tokyo way. Works at one of Renraku's Chiba clinics. I got him to make the things for me. Cost an arm and a leg. Or both arms and no legs, if you want to get technical about it. But it was worth it. Alright, good talking to you, sir. Yeah, you too. And now we'll cut in the line and go to the noodle extractor. The hot noodle dispenser, complete with extruder settings for ramen, ramen, juksing, and other such things. Alright, well I guess we'll just go in a counterclockwise motion. And what we got here? Software demo station. The newest iteration of Shiawase sculpted system authoring software. And we got someone we can talk to here. Aged Decker. Of course, this year's model will feature our new lightning wire jack interface technology. An elderly Decker with a nickel-plated data jack turns to face you, smiling. Well, looks like they're discussing trade. Ain't this a hell of a thing? Lovely show. Lovely show. He nods eagerly, rubbing his hands. Lots and lots of shiny toys. Extend your hand. Sean, and you are? He grabs your pro-offered hand and shakes it vigorously. Call me Turtle. Been going to DECCON for damn near 20 years now, and it's never looked half as nice as it does now. Really? Yeah, the show's really gotten big in the last couple of years. He gestures at the Fairlight booth off in the distance. Lots of corporate money flowing into this thing these days. The old Decker lowers his voice into a conspiratorial whisper. I've heard that the guy who first organized the show sold out to some big promoter. Took home a 6-digit paycheck. Lots of young guys have been bitching and moaning all over Shadowland about that, but not me. I've been around long enough to know the score. If someone offers you that kind of money, you take it. Where'd you get your handle from? Turtle is a funny name for a Decker. An old piece of software. Something that went obsolete well before your time. He grins. I guess I'm showing my age, but something about that little cluster of pixels always made me happy. Are you here to see anything in specific? Got my eyes on a couple of things this year. I'm going to check out the Fairlight booth, of course, and Fuchi's doing some interesting things with miniaturization. He shakes his head ruefully. You know, when I was just getting started, it would have taken an entire warehouse full of machines to match the computing power of the PDA on your wrist. No, scratch that. It wouldn't come close. Well, technology's come a long way. Sure has. Shakes his head, grinning. Sure has. Anyway, taking up plenty of your time already. I'm sure that you've got exhibits to see, unless you wanted something else. Oh, gotta keep moving, Turtle. Enjoy the show. He waves to you. Bye then. Well, these are definitely the friendliest people that we've seen in the game so far. And we've got Convention Goer up here. Lots to look at. Product display. A working model of Fuji's Cyber 7 Slim, a retooled Cyber 7 with a thinner form factor and a burnished aluminum case. Alrighty. We've got Mr. Lin, Convention Goer. These deckers look different from many of the others on the show floor. As you approach, you can see the quiet confidence in their postures and the steel in their eyes. Unlike their peers, these are professionals, Shadowrunners. The most vocal of the three, a female orc with an obvious cyber eye, addresses you. Maybe you could help settle this. My colleagues and I have a difference of opinion on the relative merits of mid-range cyber decks. Would you agree that the Fuji Virtua X is the best mid-range deck for its You always do this, Haradin. You word your questions to lead strangers into giving the answers that you prefer. Now, the community consensus is that the Virtua X is just an overpriced rehash of the Cyber 6 in a nicer looking case. Oh, shut up, Bierce. Her voice is surprisingly deep and brassy. You're doing the same thing. Besides, everyone knows that Fuji is going down the tubes. Villiers is pulling assets out of the company and transferring them to his other holdings as fast as he can get away with it. So if Fuji is collapsing in on itself and Fairlight doesn't do mid-range machines, then Allegiance is obviously primed to... The orc sighs. Novahot here is Allegiance's #1 superfan, in case you couldn't tell. Never mind the fact that their only current product, the Alpha, is woefully lackluster next to the competition. We've been going around and around on this for hours. So what do you think? Which deck is going to be the best in class at the mid-range price point in 57? Uh-oh. I have no charisma or decking. I don't know a lot of research about store-bought decks. I prefer to build my own. We're fine here now. How are you? They stare at you. A long moment passes. Finally, Bears begins to snicker. That's funny. You're a DIYer, huh? So you're telling me that you can cobble together a better deck than a Fuji, or hell, an Allegiance by yourself? I didn't say better. I said that I build my own decks. I don't have a stake in corporate pissing matches. I can respect that, I guess. But if you ever want to be competitive, you're going to have to get past your whole home-built cyber deck phase. Ooh, okay. Bullet dodged. How are you enjoying the con so far? He shrugs. It is what it is. Bad food, a lot of antisocial people, and overpriced vendor kiosks. By the end of the weekend, I'm probably going to have measles and or the flu. To be perfectly honest, I don't even remember why we all fly out here every year. Bierce, we come here because you start getting excited about the show months in advance every year. You left me 15 voice messages to make sure that I remembered to book the hotel room. That's because I remember what happened in 52. I do enough sleeping on the street back home. I don't need to do it when I'm on vacation, too. How many times do I have to apologize for that? This all sounds really familiar. I'll let you know when you can stop. Where are you from? Macau? I've got a house in Indonesia. Spend most of my time in Seattle, though. Ooh. I'm from Phnom Penh, but I do a lot of work out here in HK. Thank you, guys. Gotta go? Right? She waves. See you around the show floor. How about you, Mr. Lin? Your comlink crackles to life with an ear-splitting hiss. Isobel. Okay. I've jacked into the admin imitive, but I can work on it. Are you in position or yet? No, not yet. It's at the waiting position near the VIP entrance. Your ears fill with a shrill electronic whine. And use the kiosk. Remember, perfect persona. Use the perfect persona kiosk to talk to you. Copy that. While you're getting there, I'll start working on getting you VIP access and locating The line goes dead. ISO, can you hear me? There is no response. Good there's anything else you want to see on the show floor, we should probably check on it now before we get the ball rolling. He shrugs. Your call. Let's look around a bit before we hit the kiosk. I want to check out everything at the con. At least attempt to. The game just auto-saved, though. That's a bad sign. The orc behind the counter looks up from his sales sheets. He warily recites what sounds like a rehearsed welcome. That's a skinny orc. Welcome to Mr. Lynn's Big Time Data Shack. Special show prices for this event only. He waves a hand over to the booth. Feel free to browse. Alrighty. Ah. Look at all the things that I can't use. Got a pretty good selection, though. Holy crap. Streetwear cowl. Alrighty. Well, we've got the vendor there. Yeah, we got this over here that we can look at. What we got? Come on now. Where's that spyglass? Product display. A display devoted to third-party cooling systems for terminals and cyberdecks. Cooling systems are important. Alright, let's take another little glance over this way. Okay, there's the perfect persona. We still have plenty of people to talk to. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4... convention goer. He's dressed like me. Hey, you came cosplay as Sean, the physical adept. Judging by the patches sewn onto his bomber jacket, this elf is from the Non, Council Island to be specific, a forested chunk of rock in the middle of Lake Washington that was called Mercer Lake until the Native American nations reclaimed it. He doesn't look Amerindian, though. If anything, he looks Chinese in descent, though his mask makes it hard to tell for sure. He turns to face you at your approach. His features are mostly hidden, but you can see that he's sporting a high steel collar and spiky hair. His cheeks are high-boned and hollow. He eyes you nervously. Hey, you want something from me? What's up? I just wanted to get to know my fellow con-goers. You from Council Island? Yeah? What gave me away? He makes a point of showing off his jacket. The tribal insignias look strangely out of place here on the DECCON floor. You from Seattle? The Redmond Barons, actually. No Drek! Wow, this place is fragging intense, chummer. Oh, good old Shadowrun talk. The Seattle shadow slang sounds incredibly awkward when delivered in Cantonese, but he doesn't seem to notice. Well, Council Island is non-territory, and you don't look Amerindian. What's your deal? I'm not Amerindian. I do live on Council Island, though. My dad is a diplomat from Tir na Nog. We live on the island. Actually, they treat us like kings there. Really? Yeah. The Salish Shide Council enjoys good relations with my country and Tir Tag. I was never able to pronounce this in any of the games. Magical pride and all that. We share a connection with the land and all of that dreck. So me and my family can get away with pretty much anything. He gives you a conspiratorial wink. It's a pretty great life. Is there anything in specific that you're here to see? Yeah, I'm here to check out the 57 Fuchi Cyberdecks. My 55 Cyber 7 is barely cutting it these days. I want to see what they're coming out with next year. I've heard they have a demo station. So, tell me, what's your favorite new ESP for incursion operations? I like Blasthammer personally. Heard of it? It's open source, developed by the Southeast Asian decking community. It does a number on blocker IC. Wow, this is gonna really come and bite me. I've never heard of Blasthammer. He snickers to himself. Really? It's only, the most popular freeware attack ESP in Southeast Asia? He's practically shouting. His face is lit up with maniacal glee. Calm down, man. I'm from Seattle, not Southeast Asia. Yeah? Well, you better get with it if you want to survive out here. He leers at you, his expression all smugness and superiority. I mean, I'm just saying. I hate that. Well, gotta go. Sorry. Yeah, see ya. I might be pressing my luck here. Terminal is running a demo of Has Technology's new format agnostic cyberdeck something or other. And tired attendee. The man standing at the Has Technology demo station looks strangely out of place at a Decker convention. He isn't carrying a cyber deck, and you can't see any sign of cyberware on his person, not even a data jack. He looks up from the kiosk, blinking. Did you want to use this? Am I in your way? He sounds preoccupied. He shifts his body and his movements are unnaturally smooth and graceful. As he moves, you can see the kiosk screen is flickering. Apparently, the demo software is glitched out. No, it's alright. Looks broken anyway. He glances down at the screen. Oh, yeah, I guess that it's not supposed to do that. I wasn't really paying attention. He clears his throat. So, if you're not here for the kiosk, was there something else that you needed? Let's examine his visitor badge. The badge hanging from his lanyard is a cheap day pass, only good until the show floor closes tonight. The name, the field says Gamiji in block letters. Okay, or Gamegi. You aren't a Decker, are you? His demeanor changes, goes from tired to suspicious. Why do you say that? Because you're at a software demo kiosk and you didn't notice that it was glitching out on you. He sighs. Yeah, I guess that was kind of a giveaway, wasn't it? You're right, I'm not a Decker, but I'm enjoying the show, so if you wouldn't mind. Well, if you're not into all this Decker stuff, what is there here to enjoy? He sighs. Look, I'm here to relax and get off the streets. They've got free clams and free wine, and everybody but you seems happy to keep to themselves, so just leave me in peace, okay? Look, I think that you're here on a job. I am too. Just want to make sure that we don't step on each other's toes. His eyes fill to the far door again. Slowly they shift back to you. My target's name is Ezekiel. Extraction job. Should be quick and quiet. You? Yeah, I'm here for someone else. We should be good. Oh, that's a relief. Last thing I need is another team coming in and complicating things. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I need to keep my eyes on that door. When he comes waltzing through, I need to be there with a plate of clams and a chloroform drag. Chloroform, huh? Pulling out the old classics? If it ain't broke, he shrugs. Anyway, best of luck on your run. Okay, good deal. Troll DECCON goer. Let's look at our fellow troll. A pot-bellied troll with 2 days' worth of mangy stubble smiles and turns to face you. The chrome of his data jack shimmers wetly in the light, but his cyber deck is conspicuously absent. Hey, what's going on? His badge hangs low on his lanyard. You catch a glimpse of his decking handle, Headspace. Well, strange to see someone at DECCON without a cyber deck. He snickers. I could say the same about you. Where's your deck, man? Don't have one. I'm here to cover the event for the Shadowland BBS. His eyes go wide. Really? Hey, that's pretty whiz. Are you interviewing people? Because I can tell you all about the new hotness in decking technology. He taps his temple with a thick fingernail. I'm talking about what I've got up here. The Cranial Cyber Deck. It's the perfect fusion of next-level deck and bleeding-edge headwear. He continues without waiting for a response. It's the apex of modern decking technology. Miniaturized, compact, easy to sneak into the most sensitive locations. I don't need to lug a great big external deck around with me anymore. It's a night and day difference between this and my old Fairlight Excalibur friend. Night and day. Why get a deck installed in your head? Why wouldn't I? It's compact, it's versatile, it's fast and powerful. With this sweet baby, I can deck wherever I go, whenever I want, without having to lug something the size of an electronic keyboard around with me. It's the best of all worlds, I'm telling you. You gotta get one for yourself. Isobel's voice crackles in over your comlink. This guy is an idiot. Cranial cyber decks are a terrible idea for more reasons than I can count. Deckers swap out their gear every couple of months. You want someone monkeying around in your brain that often? I'll make it easy for you. You don't. The troll continues, blissfully unaware of Isobel's interruption. So have I sold you on the head deck of your own yet? Come on, you know that I have. Wouldn't you have people poking around in your head every time you need an upgrade? He blinks. Well, I guess, but the thing is going to be obsolete within 6 months, and then you're going to, what, get more brain surgery? He crosses his arms and sets his jaw. It's no different from installing a encephalon, and everyone does that. What do you know anyway? Nothing. Not a thing. Now leave me alone. Well, sorry. Had to throw some hard truths on you. Rack of high-capacity stick memory devices. Patent pending. Alright, looks like the only one we really have to talk to now... Oh, we got some drones here, too. Convention staffer. As you approach the corner of the convention floor, you find a brightly lit entrance. There are signs on the walls pointing toward itself. SimSense parlor and decking area. As you draw closer, a convention staffer in a bland uniform steps towards you. Sorry to say it, but we're a bit crammed right now. If you hang tight, we should be able to squeeze you in soon. Maybe a half-hour wait? I don't have a half hour. Are you sure that I can't just slip on by? I can make it worth your while. We're full up. I don't know how else to say it. You need to wait like everyone else. Stay cool. We'll get you in as soon as possible. Well, we can go ahead and use my size here. Listen, man, I'm going in. Feel free to get in my way. His eyes widen in surprise. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize who I was dealing with. Here, go on through. I think I may just take a lap around the con floor. Just take as much time as you need. Excellent. Hi, guys. Oh, we can pickpocket. Nice. Do. Decker's cred stick. 117. 23. Every little bit helps. Cool. A little bit of coin never hurt anyone. Well, it has, but not in that case. Now, is there any other surprises or anything we need to be aware of before we move on with this? I don't think so. I think we're good. How about let's try it over here real quick first. Oh! Convention security guard. A security guard with half-lidded eyes stifles a yawn at your approach. Blinking, she raises an arm to block your path. This doorway is restricted. Hotel staff and caterers only. Please stay on the convention floor. Why can't I go through? She slows her speech to a crawl. Because you aren't staff. Now back down. Go mingle with your Decker buddies. Talk about computer stuff or whatever it is you people do. Got it. Okay, so that's probably bad. We'll leave that alone. Let's go ahead and signal ISO. Let her know that we are done. And a little bit richer, too. Wait near the VIP entrance. The Perfect Persona kiosk flickers to life at your approach. A debug menu pops onto the screen along with a text prompt in all caps. Sean, enter the following key code into this kiosk. That. Let's enter the key code. You tap the code on the kiosk keyboard. A moment later, a series of 5 loud popping sounds rattles off in your Comlink's earpiece. Isobel's voice fills your ear, crisper and cleaner than it was before. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Sean? Yeah, I hear you. What was that? A command line code for the kiosk to connect with your Comlink via direct link. A hint of smugness creeps into her voice. This way, we can bypass using a comm signal entirely. Not bad. I know. As long as you remain within a couple of feet of the kiosk, we shouldn't have any problems. Wander too far outside of that range and you're going to get static again. Got it. Alright, now that we're all linked up, give me a second and I'll locate Rhombus. You hear the sound of rattling keystrokes coupled with ISO muttering under her breath. The line falls silent, and the silence stretches. 10 seconds, 20, then you hear Isobel explode. What the hell? He already has one? How the frack does Rhombus merit a VIP pass when I don't? Ooh. Let me guess. This is where the plan goes off the rails. She rails into your earpiece, fuming. I'm twice the Decker that he is, and everybody knows it. What makes him a VIP when I'm not? Calm down, ISO. At least we know where he is. She takes a moment to calm herself. You can almost feel the heat of her anger radiating through your earpiece. Alright, I know which room he's staying in now. Another restrained silence. I'll just need a few minutes to get you your VIP upgrade. The line goes dead. Uh-oh. That wasn't good. What do you think we should... A series of clicks erupts in your ear, cutting Duncan's sentence short. Your PDA begins blinking. You're receiving a video chat request. Alright, uh-oh. Isobel blossoms onto the screen along with a pair of towering security guards. The line that connected her to the admin terminal hangs loose from its socket. I'm going to ask you again, what the hell are you doing in here? Take your time and make sure that you're telling me the truth. I'll know if you don't. Isobel stammers helplessly. Well, I was just looking for the person who ordered this coffee. What, were you looking for him in the Matrix? And besides, you don't have any coffee, so try again. She continues to sputter. Her eyes dart toward the screen, fixing on you. You can see the desperation on her face. Well, I need to, Alright, Iso, listen up. Say what I say and you'll be fine. Say okay if you understand. Okay. Last chance. Start talking sense or spend the night with the HKPF. Let's see here. I just wanted to surprise my boyfriend. He works in this room. No, I'm not saying... She catches herself and clenches her jaw. I just wanted to surprise my boyfriend. Apparently he works here. The guard glances at his counterpart. Oh, we don't have time for this. Just kick her out and be done with it. The guard in front of Iso straightens. Yeah, you're probably right. She looks down on Iso, hands on her hips. I'm gonna let you go with a warning this time, but only this once. If I catch you anywhere near this room again, I'm turning you over to the police. Got it? But I... Getting out of this easy, Iso. Just go along with it. She clenches her jaw and looks up at the guard. Yes, sir. Good call. The line goes quiet as she moves out of her server room. Ah, okay. So now we're under control of Iso. Uh-oh. What a damn nightmare this is turning out to be. I'm sorry, Sean, but I couldn't get you your VIP access. You got Rhombus's room number, though, right? Yeah, I got it. I can take you right there. There's only one problem. Without VIP access, you can't open the door without sounding an alarm. The picture of your PDA flickers worryingly. A moment later, Iso's image returns to the screen. It'll get you through from this side. That's what I'm going to do now. I'll make my way down to you and open the door. I lost a bit of that. Are we going to have communication problems again? Maybe. A bit. I'm still using the kiosk to talk to you, but now that I'm not jacked in, I can't route messages to it directly anymore. Please, just stay put. If you lose the kiosk, we're going to have serious communication issues. Got it. Oh, and I may need your help if I run into more people up here, Sean. In case you hadn't guessed, I'm not exactly a social butterfly. And if things go loud, I'll really need your help. Now I've got your back. Let's do this. Let's go clear out of the server room. Ooh. Alright, guys. Well, we have control of Iso, and we need to get her out of here without causing a fuss. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.